I was wrapping up my production day. I was almost done when all of a sudden I checked social and Atari has dropped a bombshell, well, a tiny bombshell, a grenade shell on me in the form of a Kickstarted card game. Hey there, welcome back to Gen X Grown Up. I'm John and I am a Gen X Grown Up, and I wanted to share this with you and talk about it because I already have thoughts about an Atari crowdfunded card game. So, the game is called Centipede Blast, and you can get behind it right now for anywhere from $15 early bird, the standard is $20, up to $100 for a VIP bundle that has the game and stickers and patches and a play mat, a bunch of stuff that, you know, board game people really enjoy. So, I will say, first of all, from what it looks like, the game is done. Maybe they're just waiting to find what demand is to print it or something. I mean, card games aren't like a high investment for someone to get done, but certainly the more they can print, the better their margin is going to be. But the first thing you think is like, well, Atari is a company. They make cartridges and consoles and all sorts of stuff. Why are they using a crowdfunding source? And then they say in the listing, like, well, it's because we want to, you know, find out what demand is and that sort of thing. And I get that, but it's also mitigating the risk. So my guess is that probably internal to Atari, they're not gung-ho about the idea of this card game. Maybe it's somebody's pet project, and rather than invest the money in it as a company, they're like, let's feel out the waters. I think if this is a success, and it has a very low bar of success actually when I was looking at it, I think with just a few funding, it was already 8% funded, you know, moments after it was live. So maybe if this does well, they're going to explore other ways to utilize their IP in non-video game form. I have reviewed other card games based on video games before here on the channel. There was a Burger Time, there was a Space Invaders one. I think it was a dice game, actually. Anyway, the point is, it's not unheard of for a video game franchise to come to the board game realm. Looks like it's a deck of 64 cards. I think I said that already. And you can look on the Kickstarter page and show how the game is played even. Hell, you could read the instructions and maybe make your own deck out of, you know, paper and pencil. It explains all the rules. But when something is crowdfunded, the first thing you think, I think back to when I crowdfunded the VCS. Now that's before the modern management of Atari, but I crowdfunded the VCS years and years ago, and it was over a year late. But here's the deal. This thing has a short runway. It's opened here. It's going to run through October. Production begins in November. It's going to ship in December. So shipping at the end of this year. This is not going to drag on for, you know, however much time it takes for sometimes crowdfunded stuff, assuming it gets backed. So, with the VCS having a little bad taste in my mouth, that makes me kind of apprehensive. But the timeline that's laid out, now there's no guarantee they're going to stick to that, but it looks like, based on the low risk of a card game, they are. What do you think? It has a little bit of, there's a little taste of something in there that, you know, it's like, oh, we're going to crowdfund this, when clearly Atari has the wherewithal to do this themselves. It's curious. It's curious. I have every expectation that it's going to be fully backed and it's going to be successful and it's going to ship, and I want to see it because I'm also a board game nut. Look at, where's my board games? Here they are up here. All these, yeah, these are all based on games and, you know, franchises that I liked as a kid. So I had no reason not to do it. So let me know what you think. I'll be following this. I think it's probably going to get back pretty quickly, and I want to know, am I alone in being a little apprehensive about it? Do you think it's going to get fun? Are you interested? Are you interested in anything like this? And I'm interested to hear what you have to say. Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, I'll put a link to the Kickstarter so you can go look at it yourself and browse more. I hope you enjoyed this quick video, and I'll talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.